Good day, viewers, and welcome to another episode of Generation C, which stands for Culture, Creation, and Connection with the Schools. Today, you guys will be learning more about our schools, culture, history, and diversity. My name is Lana Kalumbu, and I am the head editor of Windhoek Gymnasium's Imago. Be sure to catch our one-pager, which can be found in The Zone, in the Namibian Sun, The Republican, and Alchemian Zitten. Also remember to watch Generation C every Thursday at 5 p.m. on DSTV channel 285, GoTV channel 94, and at 2 p.m. on the MyZone, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube pages. Today, I have the honor of being joined by two amazing members of our editorial team.
I am Tuafa Neumbo, co-sub editor of the Windhoek Gymnasium Imago.
I am Twapira Neumbo, co-sub editor of Windhoek Gymnasium Imago. And what I'm waiting for, follow me to get chilling with the headmaster.
Flex is your health and fitness show that focuses on the health of the mind, body, and spirit. If you would like to feature your brand or campaign on this platform, contact zone@synergy.com.na.
Welcome to Chilling with the Headmaster. Today I have the privilege of being joined with Mr. Aubrey Mayberg, the principal of Windhoek Gymnasium.
My name is Aubrey Mayberg. I'm the rector or the principal of the secondary school of Kiru Windhoek Gymnasium. A privilege to be with you today.
Before we commence, can Sir please discuss his history at Windhoek Gymnasium?
I started to teach in 2002, very long time ago, and I was privileged to be 10 years at Technical High School of Windhoek, and then I started to teach here in 2010, Design and Technology and Biology, or for the junior grades as we call it, Life Science. And then, but before all of that started, I obtained my professional teaching qualification at the University of UNAM of Namibia.
What projects / educational hurdles is Sir working on improving or tackling this year?
They say that a principal usually in his career will go through one curriculum change. Maybe I'm bad luck, but I already now at my second curriculum change in this school. We are changing from the old curriculum, as we call it, the NSSCO or the NSSCAS, to the CIE. So in 2024, our first grade 11 learners will then write the external examinations on the Cambridge International examinations.
While saying that, dealing with high school students can be quite frustrating but also gratifying at the same time. What is Sir's most difficult challenge so far dealing with high school learners, and also Sir's most gratifying moment with high school learners?
I think the most challenging problem that we have these days is character building in especially young people's lives. The education is actually the easiest part because that's structured. You go to class, you get your teaching. But character is important for us as school. We believe that not only education will make you successful, but a good character will help you to be one day successful. So for me, probably, the most if I can look back to learners and I can see a change in their lives character-wise, then it's making the job worthwhile. To be a teacher, it's probably you're never going to be rich and you're never going to be have a lot of money. But I think there's some things in life that money can't buy, and one of those things are of course working with young children like yourself.
Character is one of the utmost important values at Windhoek Gymnasium, but so is academics. Windhoek Gymnasium has been one of the most prestigious schools regarding academics in Namibia. So why do you think this is?
I usually say that there's two things that go hand in hand. First of all, you must have a dream, and then, of course, you must have a goal. First of all, the dream started a long time ago with Mrs. Rickert, wanted to build a school and to help to lift up the education in Namibia. And then, second of all learners must have a goal, and they also must have, in some sense, a dream as well. But together with world-class facilities, you must have good teachers as well. You must have good curriculum, and then together with the teachers and a certain goal and world-class facilities, you will definitely then be successful. So I think if we look back at the successes of Kiru Windhoek Gymnasium, then that's probably the recipe is the goal and the dream, excellent teachers, excellent curriculum, and then of course world-class facilities.
It is evident that Windhoek Gymnasium also excels in sport. What sport or culture is so most passionate about, and what are some of our achievements in them?
It's always important for us to provide a holistic education, meaning that not only academics is important, yes, it is important, but we strive to let learners participate in a variety of sports, together with the sport and, of course, the culture that is very big in our school. We can then, of course, provide you with that holistic education. I have a great passion for rugby, like you all know in the school. So, but any sport is actually fun for me to be either involved in or to coach or just maybe to come and give a motivational speech beforehand. So culture as well is also very big in our school, like you know. And we can't always just focus on academics and sport. There must be a place for culture as well.
Sir mentioned that you have been involved in rugby. In what ways have you been involved, and for how long?
I started to coach rugby in 2002. There were a lot of male teachers those years. When I started at HTS, I was one out of 26 male teachers. These days, there's only female teachers almost in school. And the first few years, I didn't get a rugby team to coach. They said to me that you don't know anything about rugby. And then later on, you get an under-14 team, and then you work your way up. I was fortunate enough to coach the Craven Week of Namibia for a few times. And from when I started here at Windhoek Gymnasium, it was almost just the first team that I was part of the coaching team. Either sometimes the head coach and sometimes the assistant coach. So it's sometimes difficult to be the first team's coach and director of the school, taking up a lot of time. But if it's your passion, then you make time for it, and it's almost like if you can renew your energy on the sport field to tackle all the problems and all the challenges in the office.
Sir has made a clear impact on many of the rugby learners' lives. Throughout the years, are there any other instances where learners have made an impact in Sir's life?
If I think about the question, then I can say that I start to realize how much of an impact a rector or a principal have in learners' lives without you even notice some of that until there's a certain event or something that has taken place and you realize that you actually were playing a very big role in that particular learner's lives. I can say that I'm one of those people that from a young age believed that I wanted to become a teacher. I think and if you have a goal like that, then children is important to you. So even if I can just make a small change in any learner's life, that is very, very satisfactory to me as a person. And yeah, I believe if I can make a difference or even if it's only a small difference in a learner's life, then I have succeeded as my role as rector. It was probably a little bit easier, to be honest, in the classroom when I was still teaching, because then you have that direct contact with learners. These days when I'm in the office, I try to be present most of the time on the corridors and to talk to you guys, like you all know. But yeah, you lost that little bit of a contact from teacher, from the classroom to the rector in the office.
Sir mentioned that you lose contact with the learners. Does Sir still think it's gratifying to be the rector, or would you go back to teaching?
I love teaching, first of all, so don't get me wrong, but I think in the office I can also make a difference. It takes a little bit more effort, but yeah, I was usually one of those teachers that know every child on his name in a school, so I've taken quite pride in it. If the girls or boys walk past me, then I will know them by name. So that was very important for me. I was quite good in it as well. These days in the office, I have to be honest, I know like 80% of the learners' names, and if I don't know their names, then I definitely know their surnames. Of course, the naughty ones I will know more. But yeah, it is a little bit more challenging. I miss teaching, but I think I'm making a difference here in the office as well.
As a learner of Windhoek Gymnasium, I think that Sir is doing a wonderful job at being involved with us. As a Windhoek Gymnasium learner, we call ourselves Gimmies. What does Sir mean? What does Sir think this means to be a Gimmie?
I think to be a Gimmie is that you live according to a certain ethos and logos and pathos, like the motto of our school. If all learners in Windhoek Gymnasium can get that right, then I think you will be very good Gimmies.
Thank you, Mr. Aubrey Mayberg, for this insightful session. Now let's cue to Windhoek Gymnasium's cultural segment, where we will explore some of the cultural and sport activities that are offered at Windhoek Gymnasium. Thank you.
Active Kids is an initiative under the MyZone brand that aims to provide exciting and easy activities and fun stories. If you would like to feature your brand or campaign on this platform, contact zone@synergy.com.na. Active Kids, where we actively invest in your future.
Hi guys, and welcome to the rock climbing section of this episode. So I'm here with Mr. Sean McLaughlin, who is the representative of our school rock climbing club. So could you please introduce yourself and tell us more about the club?
Hi guys, I'm Coach Joel. I'm the representative at Windhoek Gymnasium for the climbing club. We started in 2020. I started off with a group of grade 11 and grade 12 learners. Unfortunately, they completed school that year, so they had to finish. The year after, I promoted at school and I had 3 young boys joining from grade 8. They are all in grade 10 now. They came from not climbing ever to being pretty good climbers now. We've made a lot of progress, and then in July we might be going to our first competition in Cape Town, where we are taking part in the Gravity Bowl, having up to 200 climbers, climbing short routes, seeing who can complete the most.
I'm from Mr. McLachlan and his rock climbing club. I am beyond excited to tell you about a highlight on Windhoek Gymnasium social calendar, our annual Dragon Boat races. The Dragon Boat race, which happened last weekend at Hea Lodge, is something that all the learners look forward to so much, with all the clubs get to compete in the show of teamwork and bravery. The atmosphere was filled with excitement as all the Dragon Boat teams sported a variety of colorful t-shirts with all their unique team names and logos on them. And some of the senior classes decided to go all out, going as far as to add pool floaties and tutus to their team uniforms. Everyone was at the edge of their seats as the different high school classes competed against each other. Students from each class put their hearts into getting their boats across the finish line and cheered each other on, creating an amazing sense of community and school spirit. And not only was the Dragon Boat a fun and thrilling event, but it also showcased the students' teamwork as the teams had to work in harmony, making sure they were all in sync with each other's movements in order to win their races. But that's not all. After all the races were over, the students did not hesitate to jump in the lake and cool off. The whole school was buzzing with laughter as the students splashed around and cheered each other on. Wow, the Dragon Boat is really an event not to miss, and this is just the beginning of all the amazing events at Windhoek Gymnasium.
Ohole So Nice is an entertainment show brought to you by the youth for the youth. This is a dating show that allows individuals to participate and be their own true selves. If you would like to feature your brand or campaign on this platform, contact zone@synergy.com.na.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed. In this segment, we'll be showcasing all the amazing and unique activities at Windhoek Gymnasium. First of all, we're going to be starting with robotics. Beside me is Mr. Kevin Beekers. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Mr. Kevin Beekers. I'm a teacher here at Windhoek Gymnasium. I teach from grade 4 to grade 6 robotics and then grade 7 AI as well.
Okay, so Mr. Beekers, could you please tell us what we'll be doing today?
Okay, so today you'll be seeing how the students work with they're called Tello drones. It's from DJI. They're going to be doing some live flights, and then you'll also be seeing the programming process of the drones, the coding, and then the carrying out of the program that they coded. So for the AI classes to run operational and effectively, we can house at maximum 60 to 65 students, and that gets determined by the marks they've attained in their grade 4, 5, and 6 robotics. So the students you'll be seeing here are quite a few geniuses. I have a few students here that will show you a bit of what we do in class, do some live flights and some programming, and they will introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Quade Beekers, and the thing I really like about robotics would be the drone flying. I really like it because I want to become a pilot one day.
Hi, my name is Jane van der Westhuizen, and I like to do the programming because I'm actually a huge computer guy.
Hi, my name is Sadeo Beekers. I like studying the work because it's much easier than the other subjects.
Wow, what an amazing segment that was. It was so cool seeing all these learners fly that drone. I can surely say that these learners have the skills needed to thrive in the 21st century, and it makes me so proud to call myself a Khmer.
Thank you so much to FMB for this opportunity. Thank you so much to FNB. What an experience. I never got to do shopping in 5 minutes, but look at all this.
Viewers, this is the LRC Corner. What would we do as a school without our diligent and hard-working Learner Representative Council? So, Tuafa, what are we about to do now?
Tuapeo, today we're going to get to know our LRC members a little bit better as they will show us their favorite places in the school.
Hi, my name is Kira De Wet. I'm Deputy Head Girl of Windhoek Gymnasium. We're standing in the Chemistry Physics Lab where the matrics come for a practical every once in a 7-day cycle. This is where our teachers practically show us the wonders of science. We are privileged to have this amazing facility to help us prepare for the final practical exam at the end of the year.
Hello, my name is Javier Visagi and this is our computer room. So basically what we do in here, we learn how to take computers apart and the certain components that a computer consists of. We also do a lot of terminology about where a computer comes from, how it's made, the people that made it, and then also some basic skills about computer programming. We don't do programming languages that you have to do on your own. And then we also have, there in the corner, there's charging ports where learners can come and charge their iPads. And lastly, we have interactive TVs, which the teacher can connect to with a laptop and then just to make the lessons a bit more interesting, to draw on the board, to have some fun. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Brittany van Rooyen. I'm an LRC of Windhoek Gymnasium and this is our study room. Next to me I have Zita and Jaden, and right now they're chilling because of all the stress from AS levels. But if you do have any homework or studying to do, you can do it at the desks behind me.
Hi everyone, my name is Carsten Diergaard. I'm an LRC member of Windhoek Gymnasium and here we are currently in the school's cafeteria. I love being here because I really love the slushies and the brownies that they serve here. The kids come here during break times to hang out, relax, and to come buy food.
Hi guys, my name is Rachel Shilunga, an LRC at Windhoek Gymnasium, and this is our school hall. The school hall, as I like to call it, is the heart of our school, because this is where being a Chami truly begins. I guarantee you, the first day as you walk into Windhoek Gymnasium, this is the first place you're going to step into before you step into the classrooms, the gyms, or the school cafeterias at the beginning of the week, the semester, or the year.
Hi, my name is Osha Awala, LSU 2023, and we're at the school gym. I promise you this, if you come here and pick up the weights, it's definitely going to be worth your while because you're going to make those gains and you're going to become bigger and stronger and faster than you've ever been in your life. So come and join the gym and be part of the Gym Right community because this gym is one of a kind.
Hi, my name is Richie Slamet. I'm part of the LRC of Windhoek Gymnasium as well as the first team hockey boys, also known as the Eagles. Right now I'm standing on our home turf, the Trusco Allo Park, and this is also one of only 4 astroturfs in Namibia.
Viewers, unfortunately, we've come to the end of another great Generation C episode. Today, you got to meet our headmaster, learn more about him and our school. You got to learn about our annual dragon boat. You got to learn about our rock climbing. And shout out to our LRCs for showing you all their favorite facilities. So for me, Laina Kalumbu.
Tuahafa Neumbo. Tuapewa Neumbo.
Until next time.
Bye.